It's me.
It's me, your boyfriend. Why did he even say that? I'm liking this back page though. Episode 1. Realm of Shadows. Like my narrator voice? Let me know in the comments.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with breaking and entering incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Unemployment near record high.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Let's check it out. Look at the bat suit in the background.
Talk about dirty politics.
Ooh, I can walk around.
Really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate
Nearly fell off a building for this?
to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, we're
Well,
now on
yeah.
day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the
Spare
fire.
grapple.
Whatever's burning,
Can't believe I let her take that.
the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the
Wow,
area
bro, you
and seek
slack.
Deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter.
Murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo
Well, the test run at the mayor's office was a success.
found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge, sometime just
Hey,
before
that's cool.
dawn, causing traffic.
I should see if I can refine the edge. Could be sharper.
Yeah, the way you
Random
flipped that was kind of
stabbings
funny.
are the latest headache for the riders of
What's
Gotham's
it?
The newest addition. You can program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space.
cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other
Very
pointed weapon
interesting.
while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few have
Why do
died.
you walk like that?
While most have
Why you
been
so
admitted to
tight?
Gotham General in critical condition. The police don't have any
Oh,
suspects
this
at
camera
the
kind of
time.
wacky.
The suit absorbed most of the damage from that gunshot, and I've got to protect my back, even from the police.
Half mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date.
Right.
But all the escapees highlight the rough.
Robin Williams.
Holographic lenses, voice modulation. Wayne Enterprises really outdid themselves with this version.
Sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately. Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act
Take
takes
this,
effect
if you
today,
want
making it possible for landlords to evict tenants immediately and
Okay,
without
I didn't
cause.
know.
The new law was created in order to allow Gotham City's biggest property owners greater ability to modify
you
and
see it,
improve
Monty?
the
Nah, I
city's
ain't about to do
aging
it.
buildings, some of which have been occupied by families for decades. So if you come home from work tonight and find all your stuff on the street, don't worry. It probably isn't anything you did wrong.
And if you can believe it, now you can't even trust the valets. More on this after the break.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his election, violence in Gotham has skyrocketed. And when he was presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized crime in the city, he vetoed it, killing Gotham's chance for a safer future.
Why are you so
Maybe
cold?
that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia families are true. We don't need another gangster running the city. We need a
Who are you?
crime-fighting hero.
Penguin.
With over 200 successful convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham needs. But he can't save our city alone.
But not the one
He
he
needs
deserves.
your help. Gotham's crime, but it starts with you. Vote for Harvey Dent.
Let's find out what was so important.
To Gotham's mayoral seat
Yo, that's my mixtape.
Damn, encrypted.
Open that thing.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2
Yeah, how
kitchens,
do
a
you have
library,
lights
a
like that?
gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
I like
Then
this
we
game.
should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process,
What are we looking at?
let me try a different angle.
Bro, what kind of keyboard is that? Look at it. Look at it. Let's rotate it. As far as I can rotate it.
This is a map of the East Side Shore,
So unnecessary.
but it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet.
It was downloaded in the back.
There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
Let's see, downloading
And
Call
in
of
the
Duty?
meantime,
Imagine
I
playing
saved
this
you
game
what
with
I
that
could.
game. Yep, it'd be litty.
Thanks, Al.
yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah, thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For
Yeah,
the
Bruce
record,
came in at a
your
good time.
father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex.
I was about to say, why am I just sitting here? Oh.
Found her.
Codex. That's it? That's all you needed? I wish I knew more about her. Hey, hee hee.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. That guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out, Al. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
I have a job to do, okay?
Okay.
A responsibility to this city. You know why I do this.
For the car, I presume.
Well, the car helps.
Oh yes, you drive that thing like a bat out of hell. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
That ugly business card.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves.
Ew.
Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
It's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Yeah, greatest detective.
Oswald's
Let's go.
crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Why he walk like that? He's just showing up in a business suit like that, like all button down, slacks. Okay.
Where are you, Oz?
Let's check out that art. Let's check out that graffiti. COVID? He got COVID. I'm staying away from him. Social distance. I'm rich. I might as well.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Why am I examining? Okay. That's it? That's all that's over here? Okay. Bro, he walks like something wrong with his back. Okay. Let's gather around a campfire.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Yeah, let's pick up the cart. We just gonna look? We just judging? Smoking man.
Hey,
Beat it.
Wow. Nope, can't walk there. Okay. Thank you, video game knowledge. Look at more graffiti. Why do you keep making all these faces like this?
well, it isn't what it used to be.
1927. He gonna pop in when I'm looking at the statue, isn't he? Bruce. That.
Watch wallet cash.
Oh, what?
But this goes through you.
Of course it can.
Hey, you heard him, man. The hell are you waiting for?
You're making a mistake.
You already made one coming here. The next one kills you. And him.
Gentlemen!
Hey.
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here! Think that'll do?
Oh.
Stay down!
Okay.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Dang. Dang. Bruh, he had a concussion.
This is my park!
And
Mine!
something broken in his face.
You hear that?
Something broken. Got a little blood on you, bro.
Oh, hey, Bruce. You've got a little, Yeah, good as new.
I know you didn't just lick your thumb and just...
Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here.
I ain't gonna get on the bad side.
Thanks
I
for
wanna
the
know what's
backup.
going on.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
Yeah, it's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This
I like
park
how this man
used to mean
was in
something.
jail and everything.
A place that was
got in
safe
a lot of
for
trouble,
kids,
but this man still got
for
a fresh
families.
haircut.
People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city chews
Hello,
right
man.
through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune, there's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself.
Yeah.
Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily...
He wasn't invited.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest.
Yeah, I got
Falcone
you, bro. I don't
made
like
a
him
stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing
Dude, you
soon,
still
no?
got blood on your face.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it?
Really, bro?
I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
I knew it. I knew it, bro.
Good seeing
I
you,
appreciate
Bruce,
the warning,
but
man.
I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Even though you just messed up. Because I'm Batman. And I'm gonna come after you. That walk though. Hey. Hey. That car kind of.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
Bro, shut up.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning,
Really?
Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly.
That wasn't funny.
Now, we're here
You're
about
not funny.
Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years
But
to
my
come.
spidey senses are tingling.
Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
Hello, goodbye.
I'm here today because I want to heal Gotham. To stop the culture of crime that's running our streets. You know, when I was 9 years old, my
Dang.
parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice.
Yo, this
No
man
matter the
made it
cost.
deep. That's not what I ain't
That
gonna lie,
night-
deep response.
My parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide.
That's good though for a speech.
With this facility and our next mayor, we create a new face for Gotham.
Yeah, I don't want to keep getting depressed on that.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first,
what's
Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I say we leave the asylum standing as a reminder that we can do better. This time we won't fail those who need us most.
I mean, why tear it down?
All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You and Mr. Dent even spoke with him behind closed doors.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the
So
mob.
that's how he got to me. Okay.
Care to comment?
Okay. I wanted to smoke.
I don't comment on rumors. Why don't we just stick to real
Yeah.
journalism here?
Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.